गल करांगे बॉलीवुड एक्ट्रेस जैकलीन फर्नांडेज दे बारे। श्रीलंका प्रमोशन ब्यूरो ने बॉलीवुड एक्ट्रेस जैकलीन फर्नांडेज ਨੂੰ अपना ब्रांड एंबेसडर अनाउंस कर दिता है। इस मौके ते जैकलीन ने मीडिया नाल खास गलबात कीती ते श्रीलंका दे टूरिज्म दे बारे भी दस्सिया। उन्होंने कहा कि जे कोई श्रीलंका घूमन जांदा है तो वो एक्चुअल विच बहुत इंजॉय करेगा, क्योंकि श्रीलंका दी ब्यूटीफुल प्लेसेस इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर सब नूं बहुत अट्रैक्ट करता है। इस मौके ते उन्होंने उत्थे होए टैररिस्ट अटैक बारे भी अपने विचार साझे कीते। चलो फिर सुनते हैं आपां भी जैकलीन फर्नांडेज दियां गल्लां।
It's extremely important, I think, that when certain issues need to be addressed, that they are addressed. And for me, this is something, Sri Lanka tourism is something that I always try to encourage and I always try to promote, because I'm extremely attached and very, very fond of my homeland. And so it's important that in times like this and in times of distress, that I think, and I think we all have this. I think this is something that as South Asians we do actually hold very strongly, is our patriotism. And and I think that for me, I feel happy that I'm being able to at least be a spokesperson. That's the least I can do, at least for my country.
Good evening, Jacqueline.
Hi.
Very happy to meet you.
Thank you.
We consider your country as a extension of you, and you as an extension of your country with your charm, your brilliance, and flexibility, and the natural
Flexibility.
exotic.
Wow, Sri Lanka is flexible. I like that. Okay.
Do you think the conditions which Sri Lanka had recently gone through, they have overcome? But as an India, as a country, they are still facing such conditions from other neighboring countries. So do you think the two countries can come together, and what can be the probable solution of this big thing called terrorism?
I think that when certain instances and incidences happen like this, for example, what had happened to Sri Lanka a few months back, people should only be learning that terrorism is something that cannot be tolerated anymore in this day and age. It's destroying lives, it's destroying countries, it's taking away innocent children, people. It's completely unnecessary, it's completely uncalled for. I just hope that, and it's unfortunate that with every single incident we need to be learning, when it's very, very clear that this is something that we don't want. I mean, people are suffering, people are dying. Why would we want to bring that on? So I just hope that people learn from such an incident, and they understand the pain that it causes and the impact as well that it causes on a country, not just for the people that were involved, but for everyone. Everyone, I think, gets affected. So I just hope that people understand the importance of unity. Unity is the only way that we can overcome such things as terrorism, because their main objective is to divide and conquer. So,
In addition to this, you are planning for a Sri Lankan-based restaurant also,
I have a restaurant there, yes.
And in India, are you planning for such things as an example?
Well, I'm really happy to actually hear that Bombay already has 2 Sri Lankan restaurants. So people here can also enjoy the taste of Sri Lanka, which is fantastic, because Sri Lankan, and which is very good for me as well, because I love Sri Lankan food. But it's a very, very unique taste, and I know a lot of my friends from here, from Bombay, whoever has visited Sri Lanka, they always come back saying that the food is amazing. So there are already 2 restaurants in Mumbai, Sri Lankan restaurants, and I hope that everyone's being able to enjoy the taste of Sri Lanka there. Longest time, Sri Lanka has been topping the #1 tourist destination, and we're also very proud to say that, like, India has been our largest number of tourists. So and it's disheartening and it's saddening to see that because of the incident, the terrorist attack that had taken place, our numbers have dropped. So it's really, really important for us to send across the message right now that Sri Lanka is completely safe. The country has very swiftly and very, very well completely dismantled the entire network, and made sure that security is on a completely different level. So we want to encourage our friends again, our neighboring friends, that Sri Lanka is the #1 tourist destination to go to, as was before. We may have suffered a very terrible attack, but that does not change the fact that we are still a paradise to visit. And for travel lovers, I mean, like, the best thing about Sri Lanka, it's a very, very small, compact country. So even if you want to go from like mountains and tea plantations to a beach, or to a wildlife, or to anything of the sort, you can be there in like literally a couple of hours because the infrastructure is so good. And I know this because I have so many of my Indian friends who have visited Sri Lanka and continue visiting Sri Lanka. They have their weddings there, they have their parties there, and so for travel lovers, nothing has changed. Absolutely nothing has changed in the country.
ਇਸ ਤੋਂ ਇਲਾਵਾ ਜੈਕਲੀਨ ਨੇ ਵਰਲਡ ਕੱਪ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੋਣ ਵਾਲੇ ਮੈਚ ਜਿਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸ਼੍ਰੀਲੰਕਾ ਐਂਡ ਇੰਡੀਆ ਦਾ ਮੁਕਾਬਲਾ ਹੋਣ ਵਾਲਾ ਇਹ ਮੈਚ ਦੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਜੈਕਲੀਨ ਨੇ ਕਿਹਾ ਕਿ ਜੇਕਰ ਇੰਡੀਆ ਕਿਸੇ ਹੋਰ ਟੀਮ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਖੇਡਦਾ ਤਾਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਫਿਰ ਇੰਡੀਆ ਨੂੰ ਹੀ ਸਪੋਰਟ ਕਰਨਾ ਸੀ, ਪਰ ਹੁਣ ਇੰਡੀਆ ਔਰ ਸ਼੍ਰੀਲੰਕਾ ਦੇ ਮੈਚ ਵਿੱਚ ਉਹ ਸ਼੍ਰੀਲੰਕਾ ਨੂੰ ਹੀ ਸਪੋਰਟ ਕਰੇਗੀ।
It's a really, really tough one, actually. First of all, I don't watch cricket, so I actually don't know what goes on. But see, when India is playing anyone else, I'm always rooting for India. But when India is playing for Sri Lanka, I vote for Sri Lanka. and I think the best thing about that is the fact that, like, I feel a lot of love from India as well for Sri Lanka, like even when we're playing, because there's so many times I've watched a match in Bombay with my Indian friends, and I'm like, come on Sri Lanka, and they're like, yeah, okay, come on. Oh, you know, like there's a lot of love actually that goes between the two. So it's actually nice to see that camaraderie. I love it actually when they do play, because you actually feel like it's a sport of it's a sport, you know, and like they take it that way, and they take it like, you know, in true sportsmanship. So